Hello again, this is the Waterman. This is another spiritual toolbox short on the words that are translated in John chapter 4, verse 20. I'm not doing every word in there just right now, but I'm getting a lot of them. I think this makes number about 17 or 18 little shorts in this. I'm dealing with them, revealing them, exposing them to those that have an ear to hear what the Spirit says, and to the churches, the called out ones, each individual person, and each individual thought in here. And then inside each thought, each little portion, spots that God is giving you an opportunity to change that poop thinking, that dark pixel thinking, that dark spots. Take that out. Kick its butt out. Agree with God. Vomit, spew that stuff out with extreme disgust, and let God give you the increase. Let God increase it from this 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16, and it's always using the gap filler plus all the good news that He's giving you, strengthening you internally, like strengthening, load testing your bridge, like load testing a bridge. Is strengthening it. God's not going to break you down, but He's going to push it to the point. He's going to make that argument, His case, His explanation, and the intensity required to push that thing to its limit to where you want to give up on that old stinking thinking, because it don't work. It's not going to get you. You can't speak love to God, the love beyond the mere description of words. You can't gain that racham, that ability to love God as He first loved you, by speaking donkey, hee-haw language. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. You can't speak, that ain't going to work. It's unintelligible. It's not speaking in the tongues of God. You're not gaining that love, like the fruit of the Spirit. Is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Against such there is no law. No letter of the law. No doo-doo, don't poop, pop. There ain't no poop in the language of God. It's love in the purest form. It's been purified by God. Inside here, God's giving the increases. Taking the darkness out of it. God is light. And in Him is no darkness at all. No ignorance of God's love. So speaking with this ignorance, feeding from this Jacob's well water, drinking that crap thinking and thinking it's going to get you back to God because it's good, evil, whatever, ugly, it's yuck. It's not just full of all kinds of diseases and stuff. It agrees with you in your mouth. It agrees with you in your way you think. Good, evil, bad, it's all yuck. Phony baloney stuff. It's a liar. The truth's not in it. Make God true. All that other stuff. Count that stuff as dung. It's poop thinking. I don't want it no more. Agree with God. Green like God. Don't hang on to that in no way, no shape, no form. Don't turn back for it. Turn into a pillar of salt like Lot's wife. No. I don't want that. Burn that stuff up, Father God. Don't take the temperature, that burning temperature. No. Go to God full bore, okay? Now, let me get to this, or I don't know how long this is going to be. Probably pretty good, I would imagine. Okay? Now, start out reading it from the King James Version, verse 20 of John chapter 4, okay? Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye say, remember in the New King James Bible, or version, it says, and you Jews say, right, that Samaritan woman, the one that's into this self-preservation, of their dead ego, carnal, non-spiritual thinking, they put that first over top of anything God-related, the trueness of God, all the quote stuff, condemn you to hell and condemn all this other stuff. Junk. Baby paid gaga goo goos and It's like tickle their fancy. Oh, it's all easy peasy. That's not God. God's bringing you to the good stuff, to the permanently satisfying stuff. And if you got to go through a little bit of pressures to get there, to take out this dark stuff, it's dark thinking, yuck. This hee-haw and donkey language inside of you, the way you think. And your own non-spiritual, your own carnal thinking. Your carnal mind is enmity with God. It's directly opposed. You can't take the carnal mind out using the carnal mind, even if it says, I'm your buddy, I'm your pal, this is a good thing. Tastes good in your mouth, but it's bitter in your stomach. It's going to kill you. Separate you from God. You can't touch your toe to that oil slick of like, it's an oil slick, a big poop thinking. Your lifestyle, your works, you can't partake in that, not one tiny bit. Whenever you're to agree with God, you got to be wholeheartedly turned from that. Doing the best you can do. God will make a way. And then, booyah, baby. And then it will increase. But that's like living in the land of Goshen, drawing near to God. You step out, you're not condemned, but you're shooting yourself in the foot, so to speak. You're touching that oil, sucking you in. Oh! And then you keep looking at it, keep focusing on that bullcrap. That's what you're going deeper and deeper and deeper in. Pretty soon you're drowning in that stuff. It's like them reeds in the reed sea or in the ocean that choke you down, choking you out. Get away from that stuff. You can't do it by your might and your power. I'm big bad Billy. I'll just rip them things off and take on. They're like chains. You can't imagine if they had you locked, tied up with big old chains, all different kinds of chains, and locked and tied you in there real good, even through your skin and that thing around there so tight. You can't break loose from that. All this stuff, man, it's magic. Yes, I can. It's a good thing I can do this. Look at me, I'm a magician. No. Those ites, those 7 ites. Speaking about those image stations, those false image stations in Deuteronomy 7:1, and a cheap one is that old Jebusite. The doo-doo don't know the doo-doo-doo. You're better than it. It's a good thing, blah, 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 blah. Better go condemn me. I'm going to look down your long stood. First one to kill that one. Smite it. Be chief and captain. Now, this is in every area in each individual thought process. It's gaining. You're gaining. You green like God. Kill it. Vomit it out. Spew it out of your mouth. Blah. Agree with God. He's giving you an opportunity in these storms of your life. Right? Now let's read this first so I can get into it. I'm already 8.5 minutes into this, okay? That's all right. We got to get this done properly and get out so we can go deeper and deeper and deeper. Pat it down, make it as easy as possible, relatable. So we can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell when it happens in the storms of our lives, and not be so confused by this baffling, confusing wind, this air, that we can't agree with God and come from this lower red demic way and working our way up that spiraling staircase, that dust devil, to God's way, God's righteousness, God's will be done, not our will. Not subsiding away down here and wondering what happened. Where you're rebelling, doing it willingly, or you're doing it subsiding away and you don't even know what's going on. I try to do a good thing and it just backfires on me. Yeah, but it's not a God thing. It's not what God's telling you to do. You're not listening. You're still talking donkey. All day long. Oh, it sounds like a daggone juice harp or something. Or or a harmonica. It's not speaking the language of God. You're unintelligible. Quit drinking that Jacob's well water. Quit feeding from your own knowledge of the tree of good and evil. Yuck. Okay? It's not going to get it. Not going to cut the mustard. Okay? So let's get to this so I can try to get this word in here, okay? Now, verse 20 of John chapter 4 says, Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and you say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Now, we covered where last time. Remember, that's where God's, whichever spot of poop thinking that God is, it's up to be exchanged for the righteousness, to be enlightened by God. Kick out that old nasty, dark ignorance of God's language. God, of God's love, and let him give the increase. God gives the increase, and we just some water, some sow, but God gives the increase, right? Let me read that real quick for you. Okay, I'm not going to try to stay there long. I don't want to try to get to sin, but we'll do what we got to do. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6 through 9. I'm not sure if I read that last time or not. I got it in my notes, but okay. We'll just read the King James Version, okay? Verse 6 of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 says, I have planted, Apollos has watered, but God gives the increase. So that neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. Verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one. They're focused right back into God. They're encouraging you. Not this man-made religious stuff like these old pharisaical stuff. Pharisaical thinking, that old dark stuff, saying, and they don't have a clue. Got here and do some spiritual warfare for God because he's not capable of doing it for himself. No, just agree with God. Vomit that old crap out. Be thankful. Grow in gratitude and in the ability to love God. Let your light grow brighter. God's your strength, your high tower. You have nothing to do with it. Just agree. Whoa, yes! Be a child of God. That hears the voice of God, and that voice of that other one they won't listen to. Don't just shine outside your cup and leave that old stuff inside, just darker than ace of space. Let God remove little bits of it and replace it with light. He's giving you an opportunity to take out the little bits of that poop thinking in each thought process. And it become brighter and brighter and brighter like a star in your universe of mind. Thinking processes. He's coming back in your mind. Erhamai. Use those coming and going. And that parousia, he's bringing his presence inside you. In your clouds, in the clouds as you're overcoming. Overcoming son. Child of God. Okay? Just touching a little bit on that. I've been teaching it, okay? Let's see. Back here. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one. And every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. For we are laborers together with God. You are God's husbandry. You are God's building. Read that last verse. Just do it out of New King James. For we are God's fellow workers. You are God's field. You are God's building. No, you're not, but you are the temple of the living God. Okay? I'm going to leave it there for right now because there's too much to cover right here in this little short video. Even if I go 31 minutes or something, I can't cover it adequately. Not to my satisfaction. Okay? If all you want skimming, yeah, we can do that real easy. But I can't stand it. Skimming. It's so incomplete, it bothers me. It's like, I gotta go farther than that. Okay, now, we're covering that word just men ought. After where? Remember, God's giving you this opportunity to take out this stuff. Huh? It's whatever spot. Where, whatever spot. Whichever spot. Huh? Or where. Huh? Of this poop thinking. God's offering to take it out. Just agree with me. Be reasonable. Sit my way, my child. Adhere to me. Grab on. I'll pull you out of this big quicksand of poop. It's about to kill your butt. I'm going to force you to do it. If you don't do it this time, it's going to get worse. Harder, double. We'll do it again, it's going to get double. You're going to sink till finally you can't receive it. You won't receive it. It'd be like trying to put a new wine in an old wineskin. That burst that bubble of your thinking. You become, it's just, it won't work. Do it quickly. Please. Right? It's like God, Father God talking to you, right? Now, so in this next word that they translate as men ought, comes from 1163 and it's spelled D-E-I, and it's pronounced die, like this.
Strong's G 1163. Die.
Okay. Like you gotta die to yourself. That's a verb. Third person singular active present tense of 1210. We'll get there in a minute, okay? Now, it says here, line them both up, my notes and all the concordances and different things, right? Okay? Now, in the online biblical usage of that, breaking that down, it's just, it is necessary. There is need of this. You're in need of this. Okay? Don't think, well, no, I'm independent of, what is that, the parasite? Don't believe that sucker. It behooves that old carnal mind to bow the knee and submit to the true king. It's saying, I am the king of your heart, of your mind, of your thought processes. I am the king. Here, eat some more of this dark stuff. Oh, it's not dark, it's really light. You just don't see it yet. No, you don't see it. You're eating with the eye in what you're eating. Shit's hot dog. Or shit's milkshake. You're eating your own scene here and taste that to smell with your own me, myself, and I. And a S-H-I-T-T-S. Oh, crap. Right? It means it is right and proper. Just a second. Yeah. Hello? Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm doing a recording. I love you too. Bye-bye. That's my sweetie. She calls and checks on me, and I'll check back and forth all day. Whenever she gets a break. Okay. So this means it is necessary. This is there's need of. It behooves. This is that die. It's right and proper. It's a necessity. It's a necessity brought on by circumstances. There's storms in your life. There's pressures. There's fiery trials. P-Y-R. Poor. Pronounced poor. Or by the conduct of others toward you. God can use whatever he wants. Harden Pharaoh's heart, soften it, whatever, okay? God's not limited. Thinking, oh, well, I'm too powerful for God. There's a big bad devil out there to go up God's ass. That's a big funny, right? That's stupid. Don't believe that. That's carnal mind telling you, oh, Mr. Big Bad, you better be afraid. God is not giving you a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. Come out of this hope stuff to confidence in God. And you do that green light, that light. This little light of mine, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Boom. Right? It's growing in my mind, bringing it up, yeah. Right? This is necessary. It is necessary. Okay? Now, this word in etymology, remember I told you this is third person singular active present of 1210. Now, let's go up here. 1210 is DEO, this word.
Strong's G 1210.
Deo.
Deo.
Right? It's a primary root. Primary root word. It's a primary verb, okay? Going right down to the root of it. Okay? All right? Now, this thing is telling you, it's revealing, exposing what that old dark stuff, that old carnal mind, that non-spiritual thinking, that's darkness, trying to be an imposter of light. I know which way to go. It's an old dog or a donkey. It's got a blindfold, a bandage on its face. It can't see worth a lick. It's trying to lead you out there, and if the blind lead the blind inside your mind, you both fall in the ditch. You both fall down the stairs into big stakes. Oh, that didn't hurt. Fall the next stair. Oh, that didn't hurt. You get big stakes stuck through you. Yeah, sure it did hurt, dumbass. Right? You're not speaking the language of God. You're saying hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. And that's not talking to God properly, intelligibly. You're dying to God, and you're increasing in the crap thinking. Down the deep dark though. Huh? All right? It means this Deo, D-E-O, it means Nathayers, to bind, to fasten with chains. Similar to those old reeds in the sea that choke you, strangled you down like Jonah in the belly of that big fish in his own beast nature. In here. Now, this stuff that's binding you down. Oh, God, dog. I think I'm going crazy. To throw you in chains. This is red lighting God. One's own carnal mind. It's allowing the carnal mind, that's that non-spiritual thinking processes in you, to bind one in chains, to hold you captive, to the obedience of that false squatting king, your own carnal mind. That's a diabolos and a satanas, false accuser, and it's trying to impose as a light, as God, the light of God. It's darker than the ace of spades. It's good and bad, good and evil. It's a wrong tree. It's drinking Jacob's well water. Man, this good spring-fed water right here, man. It's good Kool-Aid. Don't drink that carnal mind's Kool-Aid. Oh, yuck. All right? Don't get bound up in these chains, in this reeds of the sea, of your own humanistic thinking. It holds you captive. It's, I'm killing my butt. It's killing you. You're killing your own butt. It's like on that Liar Liar, when that guy goes in there, what is it, Jim Carrey goes in there and he bam, bam, beats himself up and then goes back into the judge and trying to get out, trying to be there and defend this guy. He said, I was kicking my ass. Well, when you're doing this, you're kind of, kicking your own self in the back. Pop! Oh, pop! That hurts. I mean, pop! Oh! You're big stupid. Shooting yourself in the foot. Pow! Why'd you shoot me in the foot? You done it to yourself, big dummy. Pow! Oh! Your foot speaks of your walk, your lifestyle, the way you're existing, the way you're thinking. Quit it, big dummy. Right? You got that to yourself. Laugh about it, man. That's the daggone idiot, right? Open your eyes. Wake up, you sleeper. You're killing yourself. Look what you're eating. Man, you're eating horse manure. Or bull manure. And you're eating scat, animal excrement. Your own beast nature. Quit it. Let that old Adamic, that first Adamic, that Adam, die. Go to the last Adam, Christ. Huh? Do it over and over and over. Agree with God. Come on, man. All right. Now, on the contrary, greenlighting God is to adhere, attach oneself emphatically in hot pursuit of going back into God, increasing back into God. God gives the increase when you qualify. You increase back in, and that's why resting and relying in God and in union with God. You're wearing the right hat. Take off that shooter's hat, put on God's hat, the mind of Christ, and go, wear it, exist, echo, possess the land, hat to hold, grab onto it, adhere to it, don't let go. Don't turn around for no Sodom and Gomorrah stuff. That's in your own beast nature stuff. Your own Adamic thinking. I might have lost something back here. I better go back and look at it. Keep going forward. So when you're plowing your field, when God's plowing it, you're in straight lines. Not getting all crooked and stuff. And you turn around looking at it. Or turn into a pillar of salt. Trying to hang on to your own bullshit thinking. Because you think, I'm going to need this stuff someday. That's a hee-haw and donkey stuff, right? Yuck. All right. Now, it's this going in and S-wing into God's righteousness is allowing God to increase the ability to love God as He first loved you. That Racham. Coming back into where that's Racham is coming in and equaling, getting closer and closer to equaling the job that God has for you, that love that, and you're becoming one with God. The feast of oneness, the feast of ingathering, the feast of tabernacles, the marriage supper of the Lamb, oneness, and God's like welding you to Himself with a weld that cannot be broken. Because it's welded by God. God gets the increase. Not you. Not me. Not any man. Not by anyone's hee-haw and donkey nature. Okay? So when it says men ought, does it mean that's that die? D-E-I, right? Are you dying to yourself or not? Are you putting a sock and duct tape in that old carnal thinking, your own donkey thinking? Here's a sock and duct tape. Here, Father God's asking you, shall I chop out this portion, this spot, this wooden humanistic thinking, or skim off this hard, fallow ground stuff that I boiled to the top in this refiner's pot? Much like a refiner's pot, it's scum on top, it's dross. Not to condemn you, but to show you it's there. It's buried down in there. You didn't even know it. God knows it. He's expanding it up there and looking at it in detail that's far beyond anything you could possibly ever even come close to doing with your hee-haw and donkey nature. Because it'll just tell you that's good or bad, or you got a right. You got a right for your right to eat bull crap. Oh. You don't want to eat bull crap, do you? We eat enough of that bull crap out of our own carnal mind. We're even dumb enough to listen to someone else say, that's a good idea. And then your carnal mind will agree with that. Yeah. I think it is. Go ahead and eat that crap. It makes a good hot dog. Good topping on your hot dog. And then you think about it, you cultivate that stuff, and it grows bigger and bigger. Tastes good in your mouth, because it's great. It's agreeable with you. Man, it'll mess you up inside. Bitter. Oh, my goodness, it'll tear your guts up. Burn all the way down and tear it all out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm dying again. Similar to shooting yourself in the foot. Or sticking your foot in your mouth. Same kind of stuff, okay? Alright, now, die to oneself die to one's own Adamic nature and cling to God's righteousness. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you, right? Now, okay, God's given us opportunities to come out of this stuff, but we got to do it his way, right? There's no way to the Father except through me, huh? And that's it's through the act of channeling, and it's through Jesus, I-E-S-O-U-S, Jesus. Yahweh is salvation when God's offering. Thank you. If you like these videos, hit like and subscribe. This is an awesome opportunity. And it happens over and over and over. Not one time only. This is a baptism of the Holy Spirit. Not for weak, sissy, wimpy. No, you can't make it doing that wimpy crap, going the carnal way. No matter if it's good, bad, ugly. You think you're getting rich in this world. That don't mean squat. That's not the pearl's great price. God's taking you through, and he's doing it in ways that no one can but him. What is it? Some water, some sow, but God gives the increase. All right, thank you. Love you. God loves you. Agree with God. God is your exceeding great reward, the self-existing one is. All right? Please hit like and subscribe. That encourages me. We'll keep going. Thank you. Bye-bye.